What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to be talking about something that I actually talked about a little while ago in a commentary about Call of Duty, but apparently it's transferring to everything else in the video game industry. And it's just kind of ridiculous, if you want my personal opinion on it. I just don't think it's mature. It's definitely not correct. It's just not the right way to go about things if you're disappointed in a video game, or if you're disappointed in how they went across making this video game, and that is death threats. Now, if you guys remember a while ago, I was talking about Call of Duty and how the developers were just getting tons of death threats for their family because of the game and how they hate Modern Warfare and stuff like that. And I already gave you guys my opinion. For a lot of people who have been watching me for a while and who actually checked out that video, you know my opinion is pretty straightforward. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's a good idea. And as much as I bitch and complain and just think it's such an awful video game in my personal opinion, like I said, everybody's obligated to their own opinion. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean others might not like it or something like that, or if they do, whatever your opinion is. But at the end of the day, that's not how you go about expressing your emotions about the video game. You know, I rant, I complain, I whine, I do everything, all of the above, everything that people hate me doing, but I still do it. And I do it because I despise the video game. But you don't see me out here going and just completely cursing out these devs and threatening their lives and threatening their children and their wives and their husbands and stuff. You don't see me doing that. You just simply do not do that. Unless you're that immature of a human being that you just can't, you know, avoid having to threaten someone's life in order to get something that you want. Now, specifically, we're going to be talking about Laura Bailey today, who is actually a voice actor for The Last of Us 2. I forget the name of the girl. I think her name was Abby or something of that sort. And just keep everybody's notified about this whole topic. I haven't played The Last of Us 2. I don't know anything about The Last of Us 2, so just know you're not going to hear any spoilers. You're not going to hear anything about the story and stuff like that. I'm just going to specifically talk about Laura Bailey, the situation she's in, and my personal opinion on how people should go about expressing themselves, and my personal opinion about the whole situation as well. Now, Laura Bailey is actually a character called Abby in the game, and a lot of people despise Abby for a lot of reasons that I will not mention in this video, and claiming that Abby actually ruined this video game. If you want my personal opinion, I agree. I do think that Abby's character was used in probably a very incorrect way. And I was a very huge fan of The Last of Us 1. I love the story, I love the multiplayer, I love the gameplay. It was an awesome game. And to see how The Last of Us 2 turned out really disappointed me. Really disappointed me. But you do not see me going off and setting death threats to the voice actors of this video game. It's just not the right thing to do. And on top of that, why are they sending death threats to the voice actor? Just look at some of these tweets here. Laura Bailey, this is all straight off Laura Bailey's Twitter account right here. I didn't go and find any of these tweets or anything. She literally put this whole compilation together, and I'm going to take it straight from her account and show it straight to you guys. This is just a short little list of things that people are saying to her, and I'm sure there's hundreds of more messages just like this being sent to her. Why are you sending this to her? Why are you sending this to the voice actor of Abby? Yes, Abby definitely was a character that wasn't used correctly. She definitely did ruin a lot of the vibes for a lot of people when it came to The Last of Us 2. But is that Laura Bailey's fault? Is that the voice actor's fault? She had nothing to do with the writing. She had nothing to do with the game. Basically, Naughty Dog just called her, asked her for a gig, said they would pay her a certain amount to talk over some lines, and she did it. That's all there is to it. She didn't have any say in what the game's going to turn out to be. She didn't have any say in what was going to happen in the future of this title. She didn't have any say in what the ending was going to be like or anything throughout the rest of the story was going to be like. She was just hired to do a voice for the video game. That's her only job. So why are people directing all their hate to her when she has nothing to do with this video game? It really does show the stupidity and the IQ level of a lot of these people who send out death threats. And that's just not for this game in particular. It's for every game that people send death threats out to the developers and for the voice actors and stuff. The fact that they can't tell the difference between the voice actor and the actual character scares me. Like, these people literally think that Laura Bailey is Abby. She is physically the character Abby in real life, and they hate Abby. So every time that they hate Abby, they're going to hate Laura Bailey because they think they're the exact same person, which is the most illogical thing I've ever heard in my life. And like I said, it shows the stupidity of a lot of the people who send these threats because they don't even know the difference. They can't tell the difference between the real world and the virtual world. And that's scary because it's a lot of people out there like that. It's a lot of people out there. And if you can't tell the difference between reality and just a fictional game, you have a lot of stuff going for you, man. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about death threats because it's just not the correct way of going about these things. Like, I understand the frustration with a lot of people, including myself. I'm frustrated with the outcome of a lot of the things that happened in this game. Now, I heard the story, I know all the leaks and stuff like that, I know what happened, and since I loved The Last of Us 1 so much, it definitely did take a turn for me when it comes to Last of Us 2. But the last thing you want to do is send a death threat to the actual people who are making this video game, let alone the voice actors. First off, the voice actors don't make the video game. They don't make the script. They don't make the storyline. Why are you sending it to the voice actors to even begin with? They're literally just hired to speak over lines. And even if you wanted to send them to the developers, it's still the worst possible option you could possibly do. I would never suggest that in a million years. And I highly lose all respect if you do send death threats to any of these developers. It's just not the right way to go about things. It's not going to change anything. Like, seriously, the game is already out. It's been released. It's been finished. You really think if you're going to say you're going to kill someone, they're going to go back and change the game and relaunch it and reship it and make people purchase the game over again already? No. It's not going to happen. Sending a death threat, first off, is not going to change any of that stuff. All you can really do is hope to change the future. And sending death threats to the developers is not going to change the future. If anything, it's going to make them even more angry. And if they're more angry, they're just going to stick to the same route that they're going to piss you off even more. You don't want to piss off the people who are making these video games. And the best way that I would go about it is just doing reviews, talking to them on Twitter, discussing your opinions. There's other ways around this without having to threaten someone's life or even threatening someone else's life. How would you feel? How would you? And a lot of people always say, oh, we're just joking. Oh, we're just messing around. You don't joke about stuff like that. I'm sorry to say. And once again, I'm going to say it again. You have a very low IQ if you think that's joking around. What would you do if someone said the same exact thing to you? What if someone said they're going to go kill your children? What if someone said they're going to come and stalk you every single day on your way to work until they can finally get a chance to kill you? What would you do? How would you react to all of that stuff? A lot of these people who do these death threats never put themselves in other people's shoes. They just act on their own emotions before thinking about others' emotions and how they're going to affect other people. Me personally, like I said, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. I don't want someone stalking me. I don't want someone sending me messages saying they want me to die. I don't want someone saying that they want to kill me so bad. That's scary stuff. That's something that you do not mess around with, and it can get you in trouble. If you're doing it on a legitimate account, an account that actually shows who you are, your name and stuff like that, you can get in trouble for doing stuff like that. That's not good stuff. You're threatening someone's life. And just imagine all this anger, all this rage, and even the possibility to go to jail, all because of a video game. Let me remind you, this is a video game. This is a virtual world outside of reality that you can go and take a break and relax from the real world. It's nothing serious. It's not going to affect your real life. It's not going to affect your money. It's not going to affect your lifestyle. It's literally a video game. And then people are probably going to come back at me and say, oh, well, JB, Call of Duty's just a video game, but you make a rant video almost every single day about it. Well, listen, I do it for fun. I do it for humor. I do it to entertain. If you guys didn't enjoy rants, I wouldn't make rants. That's basically the end of the story there. If you guys enjoyed LiveCom more, I'll make more LiveComs. If you guys enjoyed Battlefield more, I'll make Battlefield video. You know, I always go with the flow of what you guys enjoy. That's how you make YouTube content. But these people are legitimately angry. They're actually pissed. They want to kill the people who made this video game. Over a video game. Please, I don't know how this happened, or how we got to this point in time where video games are being taken so seriously that people are legitimately getting this triggered over them. They have to remember, these are just games. And if someone's actually freaking out this much over a video game, they obviously don't have any real life responsibilities or real life things that they have to do. They probably don't have a job. They probably don't have bills they have to pay. They probably don't have people that need to care for. They probably don't have any of that stuff. They're probably just living in the basement, playing video games all day long, no work, just drinking Mountain Dew back to back to back, and just tons of Doritos. These are the people who are making these death threats. Anybody who actually has any type of responsibility would never consider saying anything like this, because they know the difference between, like I said earlier, they know the difference between reality and a fictional video game. But sometimes, like I said, there's people out there who don't know the difference, who don't have an actual life, who don't go out into public and live their day-to-day life, and this is all they live for. Video games are their life. So I guess when someone messes up that video game, when someone messes up something, the only thing that they're able to do, this is how they react. They actually get pissed. They actually feel threatened, and they feel physically, well, like I just said, physically threatened, to the point where they have to go threaten back to the developers. Please remember, guys, this is a video game. And I don't know if I have any followers who like to send death threats. I don't know if I have anybody who enjoys that type of lifestyle. But like I said, at the end of the day, remember, it's just a video game. And the only reason I do these things and rant, not death threats, I never do death threats, but the reason why I rant and complain and whine, stuff like that, is for pure entertainment purposes. That's why over half the other people on the internet are ranting about games and stuff like that. Nobody does that because they're actually triggered over the video game. None of us are sitting here, you know, watching Charlie Intel, like, oh my god, look at this. The 1 second ago they tweeted this, and oh, this is so horrible. We need to send some death threats over to the studio. No, none of us are like that. We do it for entertainment. We do it to make you guys laugh, put a smile on your face, make your day less stressful, and to enjoy something to lay back to and have a good time. We do not take it that seriously. So if a lot of people are hearing us rant, if a lot of people are hearing us complain, and they think, oh, well, they're complaining, that means we can go and be rude and, you know, death threats and stuff like that, just remember, we're not doing it because we're physically, you know, angry and we want to hurt these people. It's not even close to that. We're doing it for entertainment. So please, for the love of God, stop sending death threats to developers, to voice actors, to anybody. Nobody deserves a death threat unless, you know, they're a child molester or they're out there, the serial killer or something. Those people, yeah, go ahead, send some death threats. But for legitimate people who are living their day-to-day life, just trying to make it by, they don't deserve any of that. They really don't. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, make sure you do me a massive favor. Go ahead and leave a like. And if you also hated it, by all means, you can go ahead and dislike it. Also, if you're brand new to this channel and you did enjoy the commentary, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, you can follow me over on Twitter. And if you do enjoy live streams, you want to catch me play some games live, you can follow me over on Twitch, @JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.